In the previous episode, I left Ramsey Island and headed south.
I'm leaving Ramsey Island.
I had a wonderful sailing.
And I can see some white caps.
And once again, I passed through Sode Canal. And after 7 hours, I arrived at King's Harbour. After a couple of windy days at King's Harbour, I decided to move over to Smogen.
Good morning! After a couple of days in King's Harbour, I'm moving the boat over to Smogen, which is just opposite. And I'm doing it very early in the morning because it's gonna be windy again very soon. It's wet. It's wet. So let's do that. Shouldn't take more than 10-15 minutes. So we're entering Smogen. Took just 13 minutes. Getting wet here. It is dead here. Very quiet.
Smogen is an island and a Swedish village located on the Swedish west coast. The island has an area of about 104.91 hectares and a population of about 1,400 people. Smogen is best known for its harbour with a 600-meter long jetty that attracts many boat tourists every summer. Along the wharf there are shops and restaurants. Each morning a fishing auction is held in Smogen. Smogen is connected to King's Harbour via the 400-meter long Smogen Bridge, built in concrete in 1970. In the summer, this place is bursting with life.
I think it's about time to leave. It's blowing around 26 knots there and gusting up to 30. But in about an hour or two the wind will drop a little down around 22 plus the 25 in gusts. So, but I decided we have something like 12.5 nautical miles to the next place. And I want to get there today, so I'm not trapped here tomorrow. It's gonna be rainy tomorrow, little less wind but rainy. So I put 2 reefs on the mainsail, and we're gonna get out from here. We have the wind coming almost on the face from here. I will try and see if I can put up the sail in the harbor before we go out. I have company, I have a friend visiting, so we're gonna sail together. I think it's gonna take 3 hours. It can be done faster, but I think we need 3 hours to get there. So Stepsy is pretty much ready, and yeah, so we are leaving Smogen, and now it's got more cloudy. I have 2 reefs on the mainsail, and I think I will carry on only with the mainsail and the engine. We're gonna go through a passage over there, and I have company here today. Yeah, so far so good. We're gonna sail through the skerries and protected water, supposed to.
But after an hour,
so we need to abandon the mission. We have strong winds against us and waves, so we are not be able to carry on down south. So we're going in a harbor just here. Woo! So we had to come in a harbor. We were out there going against the wind, against the waves. We're doing 1.2, so we had to come in this harbor here, which is big actually. And I came in and I had to turn around. Thankfully the long dock here is available. So I just went around and I docked the boat. Very easy actually, and it's been raining a lot and blowing a lot. So we're gonna be here for tonight, and then we're gonna carry on tomorrow. So adventures in Sweden.
we stayed down below, waiting and hoping for the rain to stop. We landed on Malmon Island between Smogen and Lysekil. We managed to go for a short walk before it got dark. The next morning, the rain was waiting for us again.
Another rainy day. It's been raining all evening, all night, and all morning. A breakfast, shower, and now it's not so much raining, but it's still raining. So we're heading out from the harbor here. I'm gonna go around that cliff there and back to where we came. We returned yesterday, and then head down south. Let's go! The weather keeps getting better and better, and we are approaching Lysekil. It's up there. See the tower, the church tower. So beautiful. The church, the houses against the cliffs. This is Lysekil. Yesterday we were supposed to head in there. Don't remember the name, but we didn't make it due to the weather. We had to turn back and stop by Malmon. We have chocolate, we have muffins and a cup of tea. Thank you. We're approaching the passage, which is not very far from Lysekil actually. It's just behind this little rock island. There is a white mark on the cliffs out there. Just passing the little island here, and then this is the mark where we're entering the passage out there. The weather behind us looks okay. Ahead of us looks gray, but the wind is coming from behind, so I expect that the better weather will follow us. So we're approaching the bridge, and it should be high enough to go under, hopefully. So now we're going under the bridge. We'll take the speed off. Oh my god, this is crazy. Wow. Yeah, lots of space. That's maybe 2-3 meters. We made it. Wow. Says 15.4. We're going in a more narrow passage. So beautiful in here. Lots of green trees and cliffs, and lots of small cottages laying everywhere. So we are approaching Bussholmen and over there, and we're gonna lay on the dock there for a while, have a look before we carry on further out. So we are in Bussholmen, laying here along the dock.
On the beautiful island of Bussholmen, there is a boat museum in the old shipyard buildings. Here there are traditional working boats on display in the museum, but also in seaworthy condition in the harbor basin. Bussholmen is to be found in UNESCO's list of Intangible World Heritage Sites. A lovely cafe and a sauna to rent can also be found here. The easiest way to get to Bussholmen is with your own boat or by kayaks or standard paddle boats. It is also possible to order a pickup by boat from Kellingensund.
It was a brief visit at the Bussholmen Museum, and now we're heading off again for Yelton, and we're gonna pass a very narrow passage there, probably the most narrow passage we have passed in this trip. That's close. Very close to my legs. That's probably 2-3 knots of current. Yeah, I can feel it on the boat. It takes the rudder, the current. And there's a very narrow passage there between the rock and the buoy. It's a little scary when we sailed past the air. A little strong current. Now we're going again through narrow passages here. But it's very well marked. It's very well marked. That was crazy here. Passing this passage there was a lot of current, and the current changed. I had the current with me, suddenly I had the current against me or from the side, and now I could feel the rudder and the boat. So I had to have a good speed, but at the same time not too much speed, because I had to navigate around, and I come very, very close to some rocks. It's crazy, very, very challenging to pass this passage there. Here's a lot of current again. It's crazy. We are sailing, passing Yelton Island now. I was here last year and I was hiking up there. Beautiful nature. So there's a little bay further down that we're gonna turn in there, and hope my space is available. So we arrive at my favorite island, Yelton, or Yelton. That's the bay. We're gonna go and lay there, and I'm getting ready. I'm getting the dinghy ready. Gonna have to get the stern anchor ready, and I have a 30-meter, I think, long mooring line. So I'm gonna take and attach it to a tree. Yeah. So everything is ready. I have the dinghy in the water, and the anchor is ready to deploy, and my crew will be just watching. I'll do everything myself. Sometimes it's easier actually. Unless the other person knows what he's doing, and then She's just a crew, she knows nothing about doing anything with boats. So yeah, so we are approaching slowly. I'm gonna lay step C just to the right of that pole, the white pole there, and there's a stone there, and then there's a tree. I'm gonna just in front of the tree. I've done this a couple of times before. It's challenging. Yeah, we're good. We landed. We are in Yelton. The time is 4 o'clock. We're done with everything. I'm sweating. Should have taken my sweater off. We have a dinghy which I will make an arrangement so we have it on the front, so we can always jump in and pull ourselves to land and then come back again. It's beautiful here, quiet. So here we are, ready to go for a walk on the island. Steps is laying there, safe, and we're gonna go for a little hike on the island. We have 4 hours almost before it gets dark, so we go out for a couple of hours and then come back to the boat, and probably we're gonna grill, make barbecue. Fantastic. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, do anything you want. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notifications every time I upload a new video. I'm sailing through the Swedish archipelago. So here we arrived in Yelton Island. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!
After arriving on Yelton Island, we go for a little hike.
It seems like we got lost now again.
Leaving Yelton behind.
So we're leaving from Yelton Island. And right ahead of us we have a big bridge to come to Uddevalla. We almost reach our destination now, Stormy Island.
Arriving at Stormy and visiting friends.
Hello, Christer. Good to see you.